Hi, welcome to another episode of Winchester.org, where we highlight some of Winchester's wonderful nonprofit organizations. I'm your host, Heather Poduska, and I'm joined here today by Marnie Walsh and Rebecca Brennan Laird from the Rotary Club. So welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So tell me a little bit about what the Rotary Club actually is. I know people hear the Rotary Club, it's a very familiar club, but what is it? What does it do? What's its mission?
Okay. Rotary Club is a service organization. And basically, we do fundraising so that we can do service projects and grants to help our community.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, everything from helping the band, the high school band with new marching band with new uniforms. Beauregard Beach, we helped revitalize that.
Mm-hmm.
Davidson Park, the museum passes at the library, after school programs at the middle school. So anywhere that there's a need in town, we help give back to the community.
That's great.
We also decorate the Rotary downtown at Christmas time with Santa and Rudolph going around the Rotary, and that's kind of an exciting thing to do.
Absolutely. My kids always look for the red nose.
That's right.
That's right. That's great. And how long has the Winchester Rotary Club been around?
1927
Uh-huh.
was when it was first established, and the first president was George Davidson, excuse me, and we now have Davidson Park that's on Cross Street, named for him with a plaque and all of that.
Is that across from Andrea's Pizza?
No, it's down on Cross Street, right near where the railroad tracks are. It's this greenway, this green space that runs along behind sort of Forest Street and Brookside in that area.
Great.
It's a big park.
Yeah.
Okay. I just had my streets a little bit confused, but so from reading, what I understood was that before the Age of Enlightenment, it was all men,
True.
and now it's both men and women.
1987, I think, is when they inducted their first woman member.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 10 years, 1997, before they had their first woman president, who was Shirley Potts.
And that's amazing to me. It's such a short time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now the Winchester Rotary Club has had 4 or 5 female presidents, and the last 3 have, well, last year was a male, but before that it was a female.
Mm-hmm.
Female now, female next year. So
And a female the year after
and a female the year after that. So it's really
We've
amazing.
come a long way,
We've come a
baby.
long way. I know.
Well, don't you think it's reflective of also more women in business?
Absolutely.
And kudos to Rotary for recognizing that the times had changed.
Yes.
The women that had belonged before were primarily the wives of the members, and they were called Rotary Anns.
Oh.
So, I know. So that's changed, and now we're Rotarians, legitimate Rotarians.
Right.
And the membership, is it one person from each industry, or is it a mix?
It's a mix.
A mix. So it's not one realtor or one, it can be
We have
more.
a number of realtors. We have a number of, I think, quite a few, number of bankers, number of mortgage people. It's a real mix. What the nice thing is, the Rotary is based on service.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not one demographic, it's not one, it's service is what brings us together.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be any walk of life, any age, male, female, any profession. The thing that brings us together is our willingness to serve.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really diverse group, and it's a lot of fun.
So if I wanted to join, I'd submit an application, or what's that
Come
process?
to lunch. Our meetings are Thursdays at the Parish of the Epiphany at 12:15, and we have lunch and a speaker. And see what you think. And if it's something that you're interested in, we do have a membership chair who you'd meet with, and she'd talk you through it and go from there.
Is that one of the trademarks of the meetings, is that there's always a speaker?
Pretty much so. We try to have a speaker on every we meet on Thursdays, Thursday noontime, and we try to have a speaker 3 weeks out of the month, and then the 4th week usually is a working session for committees to get together or to discuss with the members any issues that are coming up or any Rotary business that needs to be attended to in a group basis.
And how many members do you have now?
About 75.
Oh.
Yeah, we have about 50 that go to the meetings on Thursdays.
Great. So what are some of the big projects that are on the horizon right now for Rotary?
One of the big ones right now is planning the golf tournament, which will be May 21st at the Winchester Country Club. This is a long-standing tradition with Rotary and a major fundraiser for us. So we have a very large committee committed to getting sponsorships and organizing it and getting people to play, and that has been very lucrative for us over the years.
Well, I suppose people want their chance to play who aren't members of the
Winchester
country
Country Club,
That's right, at the country club.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
It's a great venue. It's really wonderful that they allow us to have our tournament there every year because it is a big draw. And they put on a beautiful spread. You know, there's lunch and dinner, and we have an auction and all of that after the day of golf. And the golfers love it. They just love it.
And when is the deadline to sign up for that?
Sign-ups are now, and it does sell out. So the sooner the better.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
And
we're half sold as far as the players are concerned. So.
wow.
Yeah.
So if you want to play, you better get your application in now.
That's
Absolutely.
right. And you can come with a group, or we'll assign you to a group. So.
And then how does it work? Do you get sponsors for when you sign up, like a walkathon or something like
Oh, no,
that?
the golfers just come and play.
Oh.
But we have a lot of businesses and people in town who sponsor the tournament itself.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we have lunch sponsors, dinner sponsors, tea sponsors, golf cart sponsors, that kind of, so their name is everywhere, you know, throughout the tournament, and it gets them a lot of great exposure.
And how many years have you been doing the golfing tournament?
Boy, long as I can remember.
As long as I can
yeah,
remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it has been the biggest fundraiser for us. We do a number of fundraisers, but that's usually their biggest one of the year.
And then do the funds from each fundraiser get earmarked for specific projects, or does it all kind of go into one?
It
and
goes
then,
into the charitable fund, and we get grants throughout the year from people who need money for things, and we take it from there.
And do the grants go primarily to Winchester organizations or causes, or is it broader than that?
We try wherever possible to limit it to Winchester. We have been known to provide some financial assistance outside of the community, but there's so much happening now in Winchester, and the need is there that certainly that takes a priority when we're reviewing the request.
Or if Winchester people will benefit from it. For instance, the food pantry in Woburn.
Oh, okay.
There are Winchester families who use that facility, and they keep track of where people are from. So we know that when we give money to that, we're helping Winchester families.
That's great. That's great. And then I was also reading that there's a big initiative to do, is it polio research?
To eradicate polio.
Eradicate polio.
And we're down to, we now have only 3 countries, I think, left in the world that have polio.
India was one recently that came down to 1 case.
Wow.
1 case of polio. There have been some increases in Afghanistan and a couple of other countries, but when you think back over the years, it was how desperate a problem it was, and how Rotary International took it on as a mission for all clubs to eradicate polio. It's really incredible, the movement that they've accomplished.
We were very lucky that the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
I was just going to ask you that, if that was part of it.
They saw the work that we were doing and said, we know you've got your feet on the ground, that you can do this, so we're going to give you $250 million to help this cause. And we made huge strides with that money, but we weren't done yet. So they gave more money to Rotary, and basically said, because we know you'll do it.
That's great.
Yeah.
So it was part of Rotary International. You're part of a bigger network that's
Correct.
taking on that project.
Yeah, 1.2 million members worldwide.
That's great.
Yeah. In 200 countries. I mean, we're all over the world.
You can go to any country in any city where there's a Rotary Club, and you will be welcomed warmly.
That's great.
It's really amazing, the network and the availability.
And we worked with, we do some international projects too. So we have worked, we did a project with India recently where we provided sewing machines and expertise on how to use them to the women in this village, to teach them a skill so that they could then earn enough money for their families and build their village. And it's been really, really wonderful to see where we can help.
And I read that Rotary has scholarships available too for
We do.
For
High school
students.
seniors,
High school seniors.
yeah, who have done service, community service, yes. And those applications are available now. So if we have seniors who are looking for some money for school, go on our website, winchesterrotary.org, and get your applications in.
My dad belongs to a Rotary Club in Minnesota, and they always
Okay.
sponsor an exchange student. So they have kids from Germany, and that's part of their.
Rotary has a
Their
big exchange program internationally and locally, and they've just started a new shorter term exchange. Sometimes they did some that were a year, sometimes now they have 6 months and various lengths of time. So it's not a full year, it can be shorter.
Yeah, my dad loves his Rotary Club, and I think that it must be a prerequisite to be a good joke teller to be part of Rotary. Because that's where he gets all his jokes.
Or he must have a bunch of good jokesters in his club.
Absolutely,
Isn't
absolutely.
that great? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Has he been a member a long time?
Yes, he has. Yeah, many years,
Yeah.
many years, and he's some of his greatest friendships have been formed from being
Yes.
part of that organization. I'm sure that's true for the people in Winchester
Absolutely.
as well.
Well, if you think about it, you're serving others together.
Right.
I mean, think about we do a pancake breakfast on Town Day at the McCall Middle School, and we have, I think, as much fun as the people who come, because we're making the pancakes and sausage and handing them out, and we're having a great time serving the community.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot of
So
fun.
Pancake Breakfast, Town Day.
Town Day at McCall Middle School in the morning.
And how early?
7:30 it starts, and it's just, Rebecca was saying, it is great fun, and it's the type of committee that really has to get active right at the last minute, and we have people running out and getting syrup and butter and coffee and Bickfords.
Have to have coffee.
That's right.
Yeah, once and that was
And the
like,
pancake batter, and everybody and the members love to be the cooks, particularly the men love to be the cooks.
Oh, the
in
men.
fact.
Well, the men they
And they
specialize
put on their
in.
chef's hats and
Yeah.
flip those pancakes.
and they even make
It's
Mickey
such fun.
pancakes.
They make Mickey Mouse
Oh,
pancakes.
good to know.
Last year we have a high school group of Rotary members called Interact. About 25 young people who work on many of the committees and programs that we put on. And last year they came and did face painting, and it was such fun. The kids liked the face painting as much as the pancakes. So.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's a good point that you brought up about the high school kids, because I know for college applications, it's a really big part to have
It is.
service on there,
Yeah.
so that they can that's a way they can become involved.
Right.
Yeah.
is through
Well,
the-
Winchester High School has a very active Interact Club, and they just do amazing things. In fact, they raised $4,800 toward the polio campaign by doing the polar plunge up in Ipswich in February. I was there. I went in.
I was cheering her on.
She was cheering us on.
I'd be with you. You go, girl.
It was the only Saturday, I think, all winter that it snowed.
Oh,
It
It
snowed.
was cold and blowing, and it was down on the water.
well,
in
it's good
Gloucester.
branding, right? You got the snow
was
for
such
the.
fun.
Yeah, but
It
the
was
kids,
such
we
fun.
actually got Principal Gwynn from the high school to come. We got a lot of the teachers from the high school. It was really fun.
Yeah.
It was a great time. I mean, and it was all in the spirit of helping, so.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's great.
So there's a lot of variety in the programs that we do. They're not
Yeah, it sounds like it.
heavy and serious. There's a
Yeah.
lot of fun in them.
Well, another fun one that I want to go to, but I haven't been to yet, is the Oktoberfest.
Absolutely. At Town Hall in the fall, we have a great time.
Now, is there an Oompa band?
There is
Yes.
an
Oh,
Oompa
okay.
band,
There's an
and there is
Oompa band.
dancing, and there's door prizes, and there's beer, and authentic German catered meal, and it is such fun.
It's really
And
fun.
We have a lot of families there, bring their kids early, and then
Yeah.
after they go back home, the adult people stay a little bit longer and have a little libation, and it's just an awful lot of fun.
It is fun.
Some people come in costume.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
lederhosen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We actually do have
Yeah.
lederhosen
Oh,
up here.
well, it wouldn't be an Oktoberfest
I
without
know.
the
And
lederhosen.
hats and, the whole thing. It's great.
That's
So
great.
it's great.
Yeah.
And is that a fundraiser too?
It
Oh,
is.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. In fact, we have a lot of the beer and things donated so that more of the money comes back to the community.
That's great.
So.
And Marnie, you were telling me about one of the other programs that you do at the library.
This is a new program, Heather, that we've just established to serve another need for the community, which is more educational, other than decorating parks and some of the things we've mentioned. And it's a partnership that we'll have a meeting once a month at the library. The library's hosting it, and it'll deal with issues such as what's happening in the real estate market. Last week was the first program, and I spearheaded that and did a topic on transitioning to a new career. And we had 28 people show up, which was very good. And I think it'll be very informative. We will run it through June and then take off for the summer and start into September. So it's just another arm that we have to say we're here to help, we're here to provide communication tools and communication efforts for the community.
And your background is in HR.
I've been in human resources, yes.
So you're bringing your expertise, your business expertise to share with the community. And then you're doing something the following
I'm in real
month,
estate,
and you're going to do it on real estate.
and so this next April is on real estate. So, yes.
So do you draw from the members to
Absolutely.
do the programs?
Yeah.
We draw from that. We have a wonderful professional membership, and so obviously that's a good source. But we will also reach out to other people in the community who have the same expertise that we're looking for to be a part of this program.
That's great.
Yeah.
Is it similar to SCORE? Or different?
It's a little different than SCORE. SCORE is a lot more formalized than this is. And it could evolve into, as I say, this is brand new, one session so far. We don't know what it'll evolve into, but right now it's not as formal as SCORE is.
And what can you repeat when and what days they are?
The next session will be April 3rd at the library. That's a Tuesday, and where it's called Lunch and Learn.
Okay.
And people are free to bring a brown bag if they want. The library provides soft drinks and cookies and dessert in a lovely facility. And it goes from noon to 1:30.
And do you have to pre-register?
It's helpful to pre-register, just so that they can set up the room so that it can accommodate. Last week we had a few more walk-ins than we expected, and we had to kind of run around and set up chairs, and that's a little disruptive. So we would prefer that people pre-register. There's no cost, of course.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So that's started. It's going on to the spring. You have the golf coming up,
May 21st.
the pancake breakfast, and
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest. And I also read, Rebecca, that you'll be running
Oh, yes.
running
I
the
am
Boston
running
Marathon.
the Boston Marathon in April, yes.
And are your fellow Rotarians coming to cheer you on?
Absolutely. I'm a
You're doing
wonderful
all the work. You're running the marathons and jumping in the ocean.
Yeah, it's good. And actually, I'm doing that as a fundraiser for the Stoneham Theater. So
Oh, that's fantastic.
I'm raising money for them. I'll do the run if they come up, if people come up with the funds. So, and it's
great.
been great. Yeah, I've been raising some great money for them and looking forward to running on April 16th.
Well, what I love about doing this is just what you were saying, that I get to meet so many people who are doing so many different
Yeah,
things. We just
yeah.
had someone from the rec department who was talking about ENCA, and you're from the Rotary, and you're talking about helping Stoneham Theater. So it's all these people who are sharing their time and their talents to enrich their community and help their fellow citizens. So I think it's so wonderful. We're so lucky.
Well, our motto, which you probably know from your dad, is service above self. And that pretty much directs and guides any decisions that we do and the activities we get involved in, and the strong camaraderie and commitment to help one another. It's very impressive when we make a call for help at a meeting and people come forth.
Yeah,
Very supportive.
we're very lucky,
Yeah.
and lucky to have people like you.
Well,
So-
thank you.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming and sharing your time and
fun.
telling us all about the Rotary Club.
See you at Oktoberfest.
I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us again for another episode of Winchester.org. Looking forward to seeing you next time.